What's up, everyone? Daniel here. Welcome to my Atlanta Season 1, Episode 10 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So we begin the Season 1 finale of Atlanta with Earn waking up in this guy's house. He partied too hard the night before. Paperboy and Darius are already gone. So he ends up noticing, hey, my jacket. Do you guys know where my jacket is? So he lost his jacket and he ends up checking the strip club that he was at the night before. It's not there. Has a little trouble with the bodyguard, but, you know, it's all good and all. He's Donald Glover. He looks like Childish Gambino. So anyway, it's not there. So he sees Paperboy's Snapchat, which was really cool. I love the way that was done. That was really creative and cool. The Uber ends up having it, and he says, hey, if you want it, it's $50. I'll bring it to you, or it's something like that, where like you come to me or I bring it to you, it's still $50 to get your jacket. So they end up going to meet at this location, but the Uber driver is not there. It's because SWAT shows up and he ends up shooting this guy that has the jacket. He has Earn's jacket. He ends up getting shot, so he's so pissed because he's like, my jacket, but it has bullet holes and everything, so he's so pissed at that. Paperboy ends up giving Earn money, and he's with Vanessa. He gives her money, like a big sum of it, and he lives in a storage. This is where Earn lives, so he doesn't live with Vanessa. He gives Vanessa the money that Paperboy gave him, and he goes back to storage, and he only keeps $200 for himself. So life is not easy. You know, he's living life day by day, you know, baby steps, doing as much as he can to support his baby, support his, you know, lover, and, you know, as much as he can, you know, go with the day-to-day basis. But I think he got like $500, $600. He got something of that amount, and he ended up giving, you know, a lot, the most to Vanessa. Him for himself, living in storage. Not the best life, not the most luxurious life, whatever you want to say. Now on to the pros and cons. Starting off the pros, as I always say for every single episode of Atlanta, there are three major things that they do right: the writing, the acting, and the directing. Now, everyone could see this a different way, but since it's the Season 1 finale, you would think that Donald Glover and, you know, all them, they would go a big way, you know, like this is a big finale or something, but overall, it's just Earn looking for his jacket, and throughout the whole episode, you're like, what's in his jacket? What really is in the jacket? So that's kind of the thing that they put in your head. What is he looking for? What does he need the most? Was it the money? Was it, you know, what is he looking for in the jacket? So that's the whole question throughout the whole episode. And you kind of go on the adventure with him. You're like, okay, where is the jacket? So I did really enjoy that. That was the plot for the finale. You know, another part that was really funny yet like, oh my god, is when the guy ends up getting shot because, you know, Earn, the way his face is, you know, he's like, hey, that's my jacket. The guys just mow the guy down in the jacket, and the blood, you could see the blood kind of squirt out, and you're kind of just like, yeah, damn. What happens if, like, you know, it was what's in the jacket, but imagine it's like, you know, I thought it was kind of weird because the guy, you know, he's like, check the pockets, but they never check the pockets because it's a crime scene technically or stuff like that. Like, there's an inner pocket, but they just looked at him weird. Maybe you should have checked the inner pocket. I don't know why they just didn't do that. But I don't know, I still really like that twist because the Uber driver, whatever he's a part of, why he got shot. The thing is, like, they're eating, like, Chinese food, and Paperboy's like, this don't feel right. This don't feel right. He's about to leave, and all of a sudden the SWAT comes in. You're thinking, what's going on? What's in this jacket? Or maybe it's you for Uber driver that, you know, I don't know, terrorist or something. I don't know anything. So it's this ride that you're on, and almost the dialogue, the way it's written, when they're in the, like, Paperboy's kind of paying attention, but he's not, and then Earn's talking and trying to say stuff. You kind of feel like you're in the car with them. Is that may be weird. I may be going too ahead of myself, or maybe that's just me, but you kind of feel like you're with them throughout this episode. Like, you're kind of a detective. Well, I don't know what you did the other night, but where is your jacket? Let me help you out with that. You know, over the past 10 episodes, Atlanta has done a bunch of different things. They never rehash stuff. It's always different every single episode. Sometimes it's Twitter, sometimes it's Instagram, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. And they keep on finding ways to either shock the audience or tell a different point of view or different perspective in the writing, and either, you know, it's real life stuff or it's just, you know, problems that are with the characters themselves. But, you know, I really, really like the whole Snapchat thing this episode, and the strip club scene, because, hey, the strip club scene wasn't that bad during the day when he went in. I thought that was really fun, for me at least. But the Snapchat scene itself, and seeing Paperboy and Darius and them, like, you know, in a regular just party state at night, and they're high, and they're messed up, and they're fucked, you know. I really, really like that, how they implemented the Snapchat. And last but not least, I enjoy the balance between humor and drama, like of reality of what the people are going through, and of, you know, just silly looking for a jacket, and going to a strip club, and, you know, the guy not letting him in, and the whole humor that they lay in within the episodes, especially in the beginning. The guy, like, he's like, "You lit my trash can on fire," and the guy's being all funny and stuff, and, like, the jokes that they have, it's like, should I laugh at that joke or should I not laugh? Am I a bad person if I laugh at that joke? Like, it's always funny when those jokes come around. But the reality of it at the end, like, this is a hard life. You know, this guy is trying to survive. He has a baby to take care of, you know, a girlfriend. Like, he is trying. He is trying to be part of their lives. He's doing this. He's doing that. You know, it's not a easy life. And that's why I like the balance between humor and reality. This guy Paperboy, him and Darius just saw a guy get shot down by SWAT. So, you know, it may take some time to adjust. But Paperboy was like, that shit was crazy, man. So Paperboy, again, I love Paperboy. More for him in season 2. But we need more Darius. There was little Darius. And like I said, the first half of season 1 had a lot of Darius. The second half didn't have that much Darius whatsoever. So I was disappointed with this episode for not having that much Darius. They didn't give him that much dialogue. But overall, I thought it was a great episode and a great finale. Again, I love the writing, the acting, the directing, the cinematography, the ending, the opening. You know, this is a very entertaining show. It's a very entertaining finale, and I like how they don't really go all out. You know, finale wise, he's just looking for his jacket. And there were episodes in this season where I felt it. There were some episodes where I didn't feel it. Now, there's not one episode in the season where I was like, that was the worst thing ever. You know, like, I think overall there were mostly good and a lot of great episodes within the season. But for a finale, just looking for a jacket, you kind of think, like, that's all they came up with. But they made it look interesting for looking for a jacket, and you actually kind of you felt like you were with them. And Paperboy and Darius are just randomly in a field on a couch, and, you know, the way I think their promos and the way that they handled this show was very awesome with the marketing, really great marketing for the show. But I really thought this episode was awesome. I don't think it was it was awesome, but it wasn't the number one episode. I always think episode 7 will always be the best episode out of Atlanta season 1. But overall, I'm going to give Atlanta season 1, episode 10, the season 1 finale, an A-. And before I say goodbye, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been watching my Atlanta reviews, whether you've been watching since episode 1 or whether you've been watching for a few episodes, man. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. You guys are awesome. I will be back for season 2 next year. This was a really great finale. It wasn't amazing. You know, I think there were amazing, there were awesome parts, but not like an amazing. You know, there are a few problems. You know, Darius not having more stuff to do, or you know, Vanessa wouldn't have actually fit in this episode. She had a bigger part in episode 9, but I still think there could have been, you know, a little this, a little bit of that, a little, you know, but. You know, I don't know. I like looking for a jacket. You know, what was in that jacket? I think it was just the money. Maybe Paperboy had money, but maybe we never found out what was in that jacket. I don't remember. It's been a few weeks since I've seen this episode, but what was in that jacket, you know, like, what's in the box? You know, what's in that jacket? Either way, Donald Glover, you guys did an awesome job. FX, you guys have quality show. This is a very awesome show. I really, really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me over the past weeks. Thanks again. Make sure to share this video, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, smack that like button. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.